It remains a fact. The GOAT King LeBron haters will hate this bona fide, 100% dead on accurate fact. When Kawhi won his ring with the Raptors, when Giannis won his ring with the Bucks, when Curry won his fourth ring with the Warriors, none of these three guys faced GOAT King LeBron James. They did not face their greatest competition they could have possibly faced. They got a little brick and root to those bricks. It was a rebuilding year in his first season in LA. Goalkeeper LeBron James. Goalkeeper LeBron James, Anthony Davis was hurt in 2021. All of the games were condensed. Lots of back-to-backs, all that. You know the history of the 2020-2021 NBA season? Goalkeeper LeBron James doesn't get a chance to participate in the playoffs. Nonsensical, completely out of this world. Conspiracy theories on the Lakers are trying to hold back goalkeeper LeBron James. Oh my God, oh my God. Now, they knew the sacrifice. They knew the sacrifice of Kobe White represented. If you're a Laker, you want to take all the glory for the entity, for the team. It doesn't matter which guy gets it. You're just about winning, period, regardless of which player gets all of the credit in the glory. Kawhi will face off against GOAT King LeBron James at some point. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He'll be next year. He'll be next year in the postseason. Yes, he will. Curry will face off against GOAT King LeBron again. He gets dethroned from the West. He finally loses against the West again against GOAT King LeBron James. Giannis will get GOAT King LeBron James at some point. Game-winning dunk to tie Michael Jordan. Game-winning dunk. NBA Finals clinching game-winning dunk. GOAT King LeBron is going to pasteurize Giannis Antetokounmpo. The most legendary dunk right over Giannis' face, GOAT King LeBron, is Zeus. You're just another Greek god right below the ranks of Zeus, GOAT King LeBron James. He is on top of the Mount Rushmore. Yeah, it's a fact. These guys did not face off against GOAT King LeBron James. We are all waiting to see what GOAT King LeBron is going to do against the rest of the association. The loser Phoenix Sun. Yeah, I can't wait till I let it rip all the way. They hear it all the way next door. After the news of Phoenix Suns lose in the semifinal, the bus riding bomb doesn't know what it's like to go through a grind. The news of Phoenix Suns. Nosing bus riding Bob, who's won 0 NBA championships. He's won 0 NBA championships. Don't get this Bob no credit for anything for this. I get all the credit and the assignment. Oh, they get all the work, but I get the credit because he bombed this. He bombed. No elimination game whatsoever. This dude is a giant disgrace. Stephen Curry sat out of the Spurs semifinal series. This team full of bombs. What a team full of bombs. The cry! He broke us. Please, Kevin Durant, don't make goalkeeper about make us cry again. Please, Kevin Durant. This Warrior team is pathetic. They cried for Kevin Durant. What kind of competitive spirit does Stephen Curry have? 0. Come on, that Celtic team never made it to the NBA Finals before. All they did was lose before the GOAT team of LeBron James, the Celtic Slayer. He's the GOAT and the king. The GOAT and the king. Chiefs already won NFL. Chiefs. King. King won right after the Chiefs beat the Niners. The Chiefs just won again. Go kill Biden, win again. You see 2020, you see the Chiefs, you see Goat King win at the bubble. Chiefs is winning NFL. You see Goat King. The ankle Patrick Holmes. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But it proved nothing. Nothing. We called the Chiefs over the Eagles. All them other guys out there, they didn't know what they talking about because they ain't know nothing. I think I can script this association better. It's about time the real winners, who's backed up they talk. How many rings have the loser Phoenix Suns won since Gold LeBron joined the Lakers? Gold LeBron won, Lakers 0, Suns 0. Why are they running their mouths again? Gold LeBron's won more rings than the Phoenix Suns in LA. That's a loser team. Gold LeBron exert his revenge and his authority over the most running mob. Over. They lose a Phoenix Sun. If you're a good friend. You know, I'm not gonna go there. Chris Paul, good friend. This choke one for Gold LeBron. We don't need to go there. You need to go on and compete, Chris Paul, but Gold LeBron gonna destroy you. You don't need to give one back to your friend. Gold LeBron about the Mamba style assassin mentality. You don't need no season-ending surgery. That's the Mamba mentality right there. You need a season-ending surgery, says doctor number 1, doctor number 2, you need a season-ending surgery. He's heard it from 2 doctors, but guess what? No season-ending surgery. No unfinished business. You have to give this guy all of the respect out there in the world when he does deliver in front of fans. Not in front of cardboard fans, in front of real fans. Real fans ready to witness greatness. That's why he ain't done it. It's too easy for me. Kobe's death, he's got to win in front of fans. They hold this guy to a higher standard than Michael Jordan. They hold this guy to a higher standard than he is as crucified as Messiah in Maradona. All these marvelous things. He was never enough. He has to win the World Cup. He's got to win the championship in front of fans. That's why Gold LeBron's going to do that. They certainly hold this guy to a much higher standard than the rest of the guys out there. Gold LeBron James has not lost any step whatsoever. Gold King LeBron appears in his 11th NBA Finals against the team that has 11-time NBA champion. They will psyop the masses. I don't give a damn even if the Celtics lose to the Bucks. I have read through. I have deciphered the playoff record of Jason Tatum. He's going to achieve his 11th playoff series victory this year, right after Bill Russell, 11-time NBA champion, his death. I don't give a damn if these cats didn't even try against the Warriors. I ain't give a against the Wizards. I ain't give a damn if these guys lose the season series to the Bucks. All I care about is just be a bunch of winners, achieve another Eastern Conference championship. The Celtics and the Lakers is as fine as it gets this year. Undrafted guys, unheard of guys. Austin Reeves, Juan Gabriel playing in Lakers Celtics. That's the magic wand we be talking about right now. Mo Bamba. I wonder when he's going to be back. That's the one guy that we're waiting on for this whole team to be at full strength. The healing powers of Jesus. The last game of the season on Easter. In red fashion, it probably will be up to the last game. I think I can write a better script to have a early preview of the Lakers and the Warriors. Blah, 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 blah. They're about to Bill Russell and San Francisco Dons in number 6. They're about Mike Brown being a former Warrior coach. They give these guys against the Kings. They're the deep on the champion, they the Kings. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. They made it look like they wanted these guys to face off against the Grizzlies in the first round. Jay Moran is ready to say he's ready to win the championship before he faces off against the Warriors. About to shame this guy to death against the Golden State Warriors in the conference semifinals. I don't see the hype for the Grizzlies, especially after the Lakers beat them. Especially, and I didn't give a damn at all. Because what happened in that game in January against the Grizzlies? There was no Anthony Davis. We had Russell Westbrook when we beat that joke-ass team. So, yeah, of course the Warriors are going to beat that team. But no one's going to take the Grizzlies seriously. This team is all for nothing. You don't get a trophy for going farther in the playoffs than the Nuggets. You got to actually walk the walk and prove you the best. I'd rather stay under the radar. The Lakers under the radar. No one got no expectation for this team except for me. You got that right? And no one has no expectation for this team. Except you recognize the talent of Goalkeeper Boy. Understand what this Lakers franchise is all about. Goalkeeper Boy must get that job done. He will. He's the ultimate serial winner. The ultimate serial winner is number 6. The Moloch worship of Michael Jordan, 6 rings. Most marketed player ever in the history of the NBA is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. They sold a bunch of sneakers. They've got this dominant, godlike figure to expand the game across the globe. Maybe at this time to their Moloch worship, but they still got the money out of that. They still did. Michael Jordan is Illuminati. You can't just sit here and say, oh, Michael Jordan's the best goalkeeper Bond's Illuminati, because 2-3 is 2 3-peats. That's number 23. That's Illuminati creation. The Jordan rules were not created to stop Michael Jordan. The Jordan rules were created to make it easier for Michael Jordan to win because he couldn't beat the backboard Pistons. The Jordan rules were not about stopping Michael Jordan. The Jordan rules were all about helping Michael Jordan. David Stern wanted, all David Stern cares about is shows and ratings and marketability across the globe. That's what the Jordan rules were all about. I'm just waiting for the LeBron rules. Do we have the LeBron rules yet? Why don't we have the LeBron rules? Maybe because this game is already in a good place and GOAT LeBron has more competition. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe that almost blew up in their face right after Michael Jordan retired, and this league says, oh, well, no Michael Jordan, no NBA. That's more like worship. As great as Michael Jordan is, he certainly is all-time legend. Relentless, powerful cattle. That's what a bull is. He fits the image of a bull very, very well. But I look at the complete package, the all-around player, the all-around vision. That's what GOAT LeBron is. How many games can you win without GOAT LeBron? Like 19 or whatever? I mean, that's always a good point. And I have expectations! Beyond expectations! Master magical style! We not done yet! Job not done yet! This 2-10 is all hoax. We all threw to the number 6, and then GOAT LeBron got hurt against the Mavericks. We would have been number 6. But what do I care? They say this guy is not going to play through injury. This guy is done. I think he's getting hurt. They got everyone scared about this thing. They've got D'Angelo Russell is out, so they're all scared about D-Russ and his hit. What do I care? This team is ready to ball. This team has got great defensive efficiency rating ever since the trade on February, ever since the first lineup of the new guys on February the 9th. This team is ready to beat the ass of every team in the league. Look at the games against the Celtics with Russell Westbrook. They've got D-Russ. It's D-Russ. It's Bill Russell. It's D-Russell. D'Angelo. 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 Here they go. Don't you believe? Don't you want to believe? D'Angelo. 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 This guy is for real. Look at that sexy left-handed stroke, man. Look at that. That's unorthodox. No. If the Wizards win, the Bulls are losing. The Wizards win, the Bulls are losing. Time to shame that clown to death. Maybe you should have stayed with the Magic after the Bulls get knocked out. Come on now. Knock out they Bugs. Knock out they Bulls. Wizards, you Kuzma and you Bradley Beal, you need to get your ass out there. Your team has a chance. You need to go out Mamba style, motherfucker. Your team in there. How does your brotherhood respect you if you want to continue to sit on your ass and jack off and paddle your dick? Get out there and battle until it's no longer possible. That's a message his teammates need to send a message to Kyle Kuzma and Bradley Beal. Get your ass out there. Battle for your brotherhood. Amen. GOAT LeBron wants to be out there for his brothers. He could have said it on Sunday. I think it's more pragmatic to sit out GOAT LeBron James this past Sunday, but GOAT LeBron wasn't having none of that. He wants that number 6. He wants it. Let's get real greedy. Let's get real greedy. That's the message they need to send the rest of the association. We want it all. You want it all. It ain't about having fun. It ain't about having fun. Fuck Rubio. We lost. We win. It don't matter. That's why Russell Westbrook got chipped off. That's the message. It all starts from the head coach. It all starts from Darvin Ham. He's won championships. He's won rings. Be lucky we have a real leader on that team. Be lucky he told these guys you want to get greedy. They got real greedy after LeBron got up. That's a real killer mentality Darvin has instilled on the rest of these guys on that team. They gotta beat the Bulls. This team is trash. Come on. What did they do in their last game? This team is all tied. It's common sense. Third game in the last 4 days. If you have LeBron starting, that's a win. Anthony Davis is born at Chicago. He comes back to his birthplace. Stop snorting the coke. No Bulls are winning a mile. Be all drugged up. If you think the Bulls are going to win, stop doing drugs. Anthony Davis coming back to his birthplace. He's going to ball out. Don't be quick. This team going to come out and ball out. These Bulls are garbage. They got trashed by the Clippers. They got trashed by them. Stop hating on my coach. Stop hating on him. He's found ways to win without AD, without D'Angelo, without goalkeeper LeBron James. This dude can coach. Otherwise, you're telling me this team is the best, greatest, most talented team ever in the league. But Darvin Ham can coach. I think everyone's just a bunch of haters. I think if this team were healthy all year long, they'd be a top 6 team. I don't think Darvin Ham has had proper player personnel all season long. They shipped out the scrub to Chicago. They finally got Vandy and Beasley to help out defensively with Lonnie Walker. He's finally got the players, Darvin Ham. He's done the job very well. He does it very well. I'd rather close out the perimeter. I'd rather close out the three-point shot. I'd allow some points in the paint if it means not giving up the extra point with the three-pointer. I like analytics. I like Darvin Ham's way of thinking about that. Close out the perimeter. Come on, this is a small ball league. It's pretty much what it is. Darvin Ham is keeping up with the times. He knows what he's doing. They can take all the twos all day long. Let's go out and I'll shoot them and let's blitz them. Let's get the turnovers. No team comes close to this team. The one game where D. Russ and Goat King and AD were starting, he trashed them. And what's going to happen if he does start D'Angelo Russell? What's going to happen then? They're going to get trashed. Goalkeeper LeBron, remember what Beverly did. He's going to trash this guy. I think he plays one in enough. I think he could have started Thomas Bryant, okay? I am in agreement a little bit. He could have started Thomas Bryant, okay? Bynum, Gasol, should have started Thomas Bryant, okay? Should have started him until he left. Okay, he's history, but when you could have got this guy more minutes. Are the Lakers more on the fiscal side? Yes, they are. They wanted to save the luxury tax. They didn't want Alex Caruso. They didn't want a third year for DeRozan. So, yeah, a little bit on the business side. Yep, they're just relying on the magic powers of goalkeeper LeBron James. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I felt they should have been a reason to play Thomas Bryant at center. I agree. But anyway, big picture is get this is not a joke. You could have cancer. You have a big lump on your head, you got cancer, man. So It's not a lot thing matter. I hope Darvinham's good because that's my coach and he's gonna win. And all the haters gonna run their mouth, but we're gonna shut down the perimeter. Let's shut down defensively. I'd rather be a great stop down perimeter, shut down team against the 3-point shots and all that. Rather, I will allow them to get their 2 points if it means not allowing 3-point shooting. I trust the vision, I do. And the vision has worked out. And the vision says we can win with any lineup, anywhere, anytime, against anybody. But the plan is all up to Adam Silver, who he wants. It's all up to the league office and Adam Silver. It's up to the Zionists, they'll call it who they want. MVP. He's going to win MVP because the little faggot Embiid decided not to play. He's a faggot. That little faggot loses Celtics. This dude decides to sit out. This bum's going to lose the Celtics. Stop picking this Embiid guy going to finals. He didn't even want to play in a game that can win the MVP. This guy's a joke. This dude a joke. What a joke he sits out against in a game that he can win MVP. This dude a joke. This is what's Stolen win. We're never to win. This Bulls team is trash. You don't need to worry about our lineup. This team is garbage. Look, they got blitzed by Russell Westbrook. This is a tired team. They play in their third game in their last 4 games. Lakers play Sunday. They ready on Wednesday. Ready to go. Goalkeeper LeBron is starting. He's not coming off the bench. They're ready to lay the hammer down at Chicago. There ain't no reason why they should lose that game. Much fresher team. Yeah, the NBA upped out the schedule before the game against the Thunder. It's the Thunder third game, and they passed 4 games, and they lost, and they know D-Russ. And we should. They win, and we will get they win. We can lose against the Timberwolves, and we can make the Timberwolves in the play. Everything possible. Anything possible. It's Wild Wild West. It's Wild Wild West. Lots of territory to explore. Lots of frontiers. This is the Wild Wild West. This Falcon team went from 3rd all the way to 9, 10, whatever it is. But don't fall for the propaganda. Because it's a humiliation ritual for 1 game. It's all about getting these people to say, "Oh, Lakers a better team without goalkeeper LeBron." Oh my God, really? Do they really believe this nonsense? Goalkeeper LeBron is more crucified than Jesus Christ. He's more crucified than Jesus Christ. This guy's hated on, he's spat on, he's whipped, he's everything. This guy's more hated on than Jesus Christ. I ain't joking about that. It's for real. They hate this guy more than Jesus Christ. And not that they hate this guy more than Jesus Christ, but he's more crucified than Jesus Christ. It's okay. The real Hebrewites were black. Steph Curry is half white, half black. He's not the chosen one. He cried for Kevin Durant. Dude, a retard thinks Steph Curry's going to win again. Remember, he did not face off against goalkeeper LeBron last year. He wasn't available. His availability is the difference between another ring and not another ring. Stephen Curry has to lose against the West again against goalkeeper LeBron James. Okay, let the mind games going on, but they get in the Grizzlies to the conference semifinals. Grizzlies going to beat their team in 4 to 5 games. They're going to feel high and mighty. They're going to run their mouth before they face off against the Warriors. They're going to say, we're going to beat you. We're going to win the West, all that. And then they're going to lose. Grizzlies win 4-5 games. Grizzlies win in 4 to 5 games. Whoever the hell they play in the first round, 4 or 5 games. I'd be stunned if the Lakers face off against the Grizzlies because Adam Silver, anyone can see a mile away. They want to face off against each other again. They certainly do. The Grizzlies won the last 2 games against the Warriors. Remember about the referees. They were in 6th place, and then they were all the way in 13th place because of the bad calls. This was all the way back in January. There's always been a narrative to be the 13th spot that, oh my God, they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. This is Space Jam. This is Space Jam right here. Complete 180, complete 360. What I equate to Space Jam is the Wizards beating the Celtics. This is the year of black magic. It really is. I've seen the Jazz lose to the Spurs, and this team is nothing no more. But the Warriors, again, the Trailblazers, they were leading that team by 20 points without Stephen Curry. Then the Warriors came back. And we beat the Thunder without the big three. And without the big three. And the Thunder in the play-in. The Mavericks, they bums. But why do I think the Mavericks? Well, I think if they are writing a story with the Lakers and the Mavericks, they're going to face off in the play-in for their last spot. If it doesn't happen, Kyrie Irving is scared of GOAT LeBron James. He's scared and he's too prideful to lose against GOAT LeBron James. That's the only way that the Mavericks avoid the humiliation against GOAT LeBron all the way. The Lakers don't beat the Mavericks, and the Mavericks miss the play-in. They scared of being humiliated against GOAT LeBron James. But these guys get paid a lot of money, and they have to do whatever the commissioner wants to do. The Celtics lose to the Bucks. Celtics are going to whip the ass of the Milwaukee Bucks. Celtics in 6 over the Bucks. Right after the Celtics lose against the Bucks this Thursday. Now's not the time to succumb to mind games. Now's the time to be ahead of mind games. Celtics can play mind games if they want. I think they can play mind games. I think they can. They're not at the highest shift gear. They're at the lowest shift gear. It's time to play mind games with the Celtics. It's time to play mind games on the Masters. We're ready to anoint Giannis the Greek God. But he will be there again. But just not this year. Just not this year. The international betting syndicate, the Celtics going to lose that game. And then it makes Tuesday Celtics 76ers. Are the Celtics really? Are the Celtics really? Won't surprise me they lose the 76ers. In the year of the Magic, in the year of the twists and turns, They're ready to activate that lever up, that gear up when the postseason begins. Jokic's MVP. Jokic LeBron defeats the MVP. He's a real MVP. And the brainwashed masses don't know anything better. They don't appreciate greatness. They're all about petty social issues. Conservative basketball fans are not concerned about the welfare of the community of African Americans. 2020, they hated Goki LeBron even more for speaking on the truth. He's just speaking out for his communities. It's a man that means business to elevate his community. All respect to Goki LeBron for being able to do that. But sorry, you only think about yourselves, you conservatives. Goki LeBron is looking out for his other brethren in his community. That's what he got our respect for. Conservatives are really about themselves, not about the empathy. So the right wing, Black Lives Matter, what's going on? They're not underprivileged. Oh my God. They don't know better, man. What a time that was, 2020. Everything that happened with Donald Trump, everyone saw through it. They voted Donald Trump out. Still not hearing from the media how well the infrastructure is done yet, all that. Kind of have some questions, but we're not completely divided by an orange charlatan clown out there. So, we're all at peace better than we were a few years ago. You have to agree with me on that point. But yeah, I think the Bucks beat the Celtics. I think this would set the stage for the postseason. I certainly do. Lakers will be ready to play. This team beat everybody. If they beat the Timberwolves, that's great. The only team left is the Clippers. We beat all the ass of everybody in the West. So if it does happen that way, that'd be very, very remarkable. It would be very remarkable. There'll be a team before the play-in or the playoffs that we haven't beaten yet. Whatever. We've beaten every team out there. We've beaten the gay-ass Warriors. We've beaten the gay-ass Grizzlies, the gay-ass Nuggets. Where are these losers out there saying the Lakers suck? They ain't knowing nothing. Come on. They beat good teams. They beat the Grizzlies twice. Are they not paying attention? This is why you have to pay attention to this league on a night-to-night basis. You have to pay the fucking goddamn attention. Because these results mean something. And if and those are playoff games against Celtics. They get ready for this right there. They get ready for that. I think the 76ers are a big psyop. I mean, really? Psyop. Psyop. I mean, James Harden's a character, right? He really is. He's a joker.